Aries horoscope for the 8th of October 2022. Regarding career, this is a wonderful time for you to bring projects to a close. Your ability to follow through on anything is extremely strong. Whatever you have started, you will finish with minimal effort. It will seem as if the universe is doing it for you. Regarding love, today may find you fighting to maintain control of certain feelings. You usually like to take things slowly and cautiously, gradually building up a feeling of trust over time. But something has snapped. Try going with the flow. Regarding health, too much activity will take a toll on your body. You need to pay special attention to how much relaxation time you give yourself. If you exercise during the morning, make sure you get to bed early enough at night. Do not spread yourself thin or your immune system might be put in jeopardy. To encourage you to relax, get in the habit of drinking herbal tea, which is also a nice excuse to sit still for half an hour. In short, this is one of those days when you will be walking along and all of a sudden hear a street performer playing music. Suddenly your feet start to move and soon you're dancing. You find yourself boogieing down the rest of the road. It won't take much to get you grooving. Once you start, it may be hard for you to stop. Go with it. Taurus horoscope for the 8th of October 2022. Regarding career, you are up against some very tough competition. Now is not a good time to ask for favors, try to implement new ideas, or tell someone else how to run his or her show. People are likely to snap back at the slightest offhand comment or request. Regarding love, so, what will you do today about the sudden attraction you feel for a certain person? You want to give into it, but on the other hand, you don't want to because you love your space. Have you considered the idea that perhaps you need so much space to yourself that a whole universe would be required? If you want a real relationship, you need to be human. Regarding health, your focus and determination are consistent qualities that others admire in you. You will admire them as well if you put them to the most personal use. In short, don't take things that don't belong to you. Taurus, your penetrating eyes are apt to spot things that are easily pocketed, even though you know deep down that those things aren't meant for you to keep. Your imagination might try to convince you that it's okay to pull such sneaky maneuvers, and you may be tempted. Don't deceive yourself. Gemini horoscope for the 8th of October 2022. Regarding career, the incredible stress around you is having a very negative impact on your psyche, whether you realize it or not. Do your best not to internalize the difficult tension that is going on at work. This kind of energy is not yours to take on. Regarding love, you have a chance to merge in mystical union with your loved one. The feeling of magnetic attraction between you is very powerful today, and as you love to fantasize and peer through rose-tinted spectacles at the world, your sugar honey may seem too perfect to be true. You need to regain a stronger sense of your own identity for it to really work. Regarding health, when you are disciplined, no other sign can produce the kind of beneficial life source that you are capable of because your higher self is generally geared toward helping others. You must ground your physical body in the here and now to be able to reach that higher self. Use discipline to train your body to crave exercise and your mind to crave the healthiest foods possible. Here begins the successful adventure. In short, try not to think too much about what is supposed to happen next. Gemini, the truth of the matter is that things don't necessarily work out the way they're planned. So don't count on something that has no guarantee of coming to fruition. Stick to your own way of doing things and try not to get too hung up on the results. The key now is to enjoy the process. Cancer horoscope for the 8th of October 2022. Regarding career, be careful that you don't mumble something negative about someone or something under your breath as you go throughout your workday. Someone is likely to hear you, and before you know it, a precious secret is out. You will find yourself in hot water. Regarding love, relationships can go one of two ways today. There is a possibility of greater harmony and cooperation, or the potential for out-and-out conflict. Regarding health, you can easily gain psychic vision under the current planetary influence and thus get a preview of the area of your life associated with health and well-being. Ask yourself what you see and take notes. Keep in mind that you are asking for your own benefit. In short, water your plants today and make sure they're getting enough light. Cancer, if you don't have any plants, take this opportunity to go to the nursery and pick up a couple for your home or office. Nourish the organic things in your life to help remind you of your own roots, which are extremely important for you right now. Sink deep into the earth in order to understand the environment around you. Leo horoscope for the 8th of October 2022. Regarding career, tension is building and you sense that a fight is about to break out. Instead of walking away, you want to jump into the ring. Ask yourself if the risks are truly worth the rewards. Ask how these issues can be resolved in a more appropriate manner. Regarding love, you may be ready to decide to make a deeper commitment where your closest relationship is concerned. You have reached to a stage, which may have taken days or even years, where you both know you want to be together on a permanent basis. It just needs one of you to broach the subject, and after some discussion, for both of you to make it a reality. Regarding health, structure in your health habits will be important to maintain during the next few weeks. Pattern your behavior one day upon the next, adhering to a basic program. Your program must include a very good night's rest, a minimum of 8 large glasses of water each day, and a great deal of fresh produce in your diet. This is not a lot to do for your body, considering how much it does for you without complaint. But if your body does complain, be sure to take it seriously. In short, you're on a roll today, Leo. Don't let other people's insecurities or shallow understanding about an issue get in the way of your progress. There's a distinct advantage to the way you approach things. Feel free to exert your will on those who need strong direction. If you're confident about the answer, don't be shy about saying so. If people don't like the way you're leading, they don't need to follow. Virgo horoscope for the 8th of October 2022. Regarding career, be careful of how you present an idea or concept to other people. Your innocent suggestion could easily be interpreted as mutiny, aggression, or insubordination. In short, things are likely to get blown way out of proportion. Regarding love, it's altogether possible that the two of you won't be able to see eye to eye today. One of you knows what you want, and how to get it both within the relationship and life in general. The other tends to give in and just go with whatever is taking place, whether they feel this is right for them or not. A balance needs to be struck. Regarding health, it's a good idea to increase your strength at this time. Whatever you normally do for physical exercise, focus on strength building. If you run, try to increase the strength in your upper body to take some of the burden off your hips. If you typically do yoga, substitute weightlifting once a week to increase your ability to hold a pose in the future. If you favor one side of your body, strengthen the weaker side this month. In short, you may be wondering whose shoulder you should cry on, Virgo. Usually yours is the shoulder that everyone else likes to use. The collar of your shirt is probably soaking wet by now, thanks to all the tears that have spilled on you. Your compassion for others is definitely one of your biggest strengths, but be aware of the fact that it can also be one of your biggest weaknesses. Libra horoscope for the 8th of October 2022. Regarding career, use the fiercely competitive energy of the day to your advantage. Use it to inspire you to greater heights. You can achieve more than you thought was possible, thanks to the wolf on your tail. Fear nothing, and you will achieve everything. Regarding love, this could be a day when meeting your soulmate should at least be a real possibility. Although technically you can meet your true partner anywhere and at any time, there is a certain essential balance in the air today that encourages harmonious encounters. Above all, you need to be totally, utterly, and truly yourself. Regarding health, focus and concentration is something that you tend to admire in others, being easily distracted yourself. Since when has your nature limited you? This month is a wonderful opportunity to choose something to focus on and go after it. Try to focus on your body, choosing one healthy habit to maintain for an entire month. Increasing your intake of water is one suggestion. In short, your coals have been smoldering for a while, and there is a great deal of smoke pouring from your blackened embers. Libra, the good news is that there's apt to be a great gust of wind today, acting as the catalyst that ignites the flames. You've provided the heat and the fuel. The missing element of air is finally coming your way, so be prepared. The fire is apt to heat up quickly. Scorpio horoscope for the 8th of October 2022. Regarding career, today may be the day that you need to call a timeout at work. Energy levels are running high and you will find yourself in the thick of the intense combat. Try to be the level-headed one who helps to bring others down to reality. Regarding love, what you want most from another person is to be the center of their universe. You adore being the one who hands out the cookies and decides just how many are eaten. Today, however, you may be forced to acknowledge that you are not the focus point of another person's life, and that they have other interests apart from you, which you sorely need to accept. Regarding health, your stubborn side may be brought out by today's planetary movement. Hopefully, your stubborn feelings will be fixed on working out, or eating only healthy balanced meals, or getting enough rest each night. If you are experiencing some kind of emotional block that make these healthy habits difficult to realize, confide in someone you trust and get those blocked feelings moving. Your health is too important to take a backseat. In short, be wary of big promises today, Scorpio. This could be one of those days when people are more likely to take a gamble because they're unrealistic about how things are going to work out. Don't be surprised if the stock market jumps as a result of the dollar signs that people imagine. It will be hard for others to resist when people receive promises of a big payoff. Sagittarius horoscope for the 8th of October 2022. Regarding career, if you have been lazy or noncommittal about a certain issue, someone is likely to call you on it. You won't be able to hide any longer. Your input is required, and you are being called on to follow through. Step up to the plate and swing. Regarding love, this could be a day when you are very much aware of the powers of attraction. You are generally quite modest and prefer to turn your potential lovers on by low-key, but nevertheless highly suggestive looks. You may find someone to whom you are greatly attracted in a way that you have not felt for some time. What happens next is up to you. Regarding health, when the usual routine of eating lots of salad and getting regular exercise seems boring and predictable, prepare or order a really heavy dinner, like a fondue. Pay attention to how you feel the next morning and ask yourself which diet you prefer. You may not even have to do this because you can anticipate what the answer would be. We must always entertain our decadent impulses seriously, or we will miss the opportunity of using our better judgment. In short, feel free to go shopping online for yourself, Sagittarius. While you're at it, you might as well pick out some things for others, too. You're apt to be in tune with the pleasant spirit of the people around you. On the other hand, if they're being especially negative or cranky, don't hesitate to just go elsewhere. Unfortunately, that may be easier said than done. Capricorn horoscope for the 8th of October 2022. Regarding career, slow down your thought process so that you can fully absorb all the information that is coming your way. It is difficult to fully digest the scope of material that comes to your attention in a day unless you consciously slow yourself down and relax. Regarding love, you may turn a lot of heads and cause a lot of eyebrows to be raised today. This is a time when you can really use your love of beauty and image to the max. However, even though you may cause pulses to race, don't expect everyone to play the game the way you like it to be played. Just be aware of this fact. Regarding health, keeping yourself in good shape is one of the things you can really be proud of. Your health is the sum total of all the time you put into keeping fit, eating right, and staying out of harm's way. Dedicate yourself to this noble effort now. Favor doing for yourself over doing for others when it comes to your health. What you do for yourself in regard to your own health will go much further than anything you can do for someone else. In short, you're likely to gravitate toward those who can put on a show and carry your imagination to a far-off land today. Capricorn, look for this quality in others instead of turning to the TV to satisfy this need. If you aren't careful, you may end up a couch potato all day, without talking to anyone. Take note that real life is much more enriching than anything that could come over the airwaves. Aquarius horoscope for the 8th of October 2022. Regarding career, the difficulties of yesterday are accentuated even more today. As other people get involved in the matter, more people are adding their own 2 cents and are being just as stubborn as ever. This is not a time to make waves of any kind. Regarding love, you could well have a challenge in front of you. You need, more than anything, to feel in control when it comes to love affairs and powerful emotions. But today an intense attraction means that you may temporarily lose your ability to keep cool in the face of a rising tide of passion. Would you dare be totally vulnerable for once? Regarding health, waiting for the right time to start getting serious about your health. That time is past. You must start today if you are asking yourself this question. In short, connect with those who carry you upward and encourage your fantasies today instead of those who try to bring you down to reality. Aquarius, there's a need for you to shine more brightly than usual, and there's no reason why this wish shouldn't be granted. Everything will work out splendidly for you as long as you align yourself with admirable people and noble causes, so go for it.